GamingFreak.com.
Hello and welcome back. So it's been a while. I have had a very busy real life events recently, so that's why some of the footage has been a bit lacking of late. So sorry about that. At the beginning of this match, this team was really quick to get to Charlie here, and made getting some footage very difficult. In fact, getting footage with the laser is not always that easy because it's very specific to the certain situation that you're in. So as you could see there, got pretty decimated, but here you can see if you use it correctly, by heating up the laser, for example, the damage can be pretty immense. So it just takes a bit of getting used to. I know that many people are not used to how it works, but it is actually a very powerful weapon. Nitro here was being cool and helping me to get footage, and trying to give me support because I was raging a bit that evening. I just couldn't get any decent footage with it because it's not the easiest. I think it could use a very slight damage increase, nothing crazy, but yeah, that's my thoughts. Really, I think it works quite nicely. It's nice to have the heat bonus on the assault for this. It does make quite a difference. Also, the commando bonus of damage is also extremely useful. So as you can see here, it strips through shields, and it does struggle quite a bit on armor unless it's heated up. And it's I would say it's a good support weapon. It's not so much a slayer weapon unless, I don't know, unless you're excessively good with it. I myself, I guess I'm okay. It takes a bit of getting used to again, but as you can see there, it can just strip the health off enemies in the right situations. So it'd be nice if there were more maps with large open spaces, for example, where people have to kind of run across for this kind of weapon. I guess with the Amarr being a very desert-like world, it would be extremely useful to have such a weapon, but maybe not in the heat of the desert. So yeah, I don't know. But as you can see here, it is good at forcing people to. It is very good at forcing people to stay within a certain area and get a bit of random damage here and there on them, which is quite nice, as you can see there. But there is a skill to using it. So here you can see I'm not really attempting to get kills. I'm more attempting to just harass from a distance. But what you'll see in a bit is getting quite a few kills in a row, and the situation in which that is possible is very different to what you're seeing here, which is quite nice. So it does allow us to show in a very useful way what it's like to have two very different situations, but luckily within one game. So this situation is really just harassing, keeping them there, letting our team move up, and kind of put a lot of pressure, basically. Let them remember that there's constant damage coming from that area, so that they should keep their heads down or get behind cover, allowing the team to just push forward and eventually to take this point. This guy's moving very awkwardly. Does take down the dropship that was giving us support, but the team moves in now at a good time and begins to take the point. So overall, it's worked quite well in that respect on that point. And this is where you start to see the kills really shining through for this laser. I was amazed I didn't die here, and I was screaming at Nitro to kill him, to kill that guy, which he did, which I was very thankful for. So now what you'll see is a very different situation for this weapon. Obviously, it's not a close range weapon. It's not the best for those situations, but what it can be used for is an up high position. So here I see the dropship, so I just drop down the ladder ever so slightly, so to let him fly past. And I'm looking for him. I can hear him somewhere nearby. There he is. I think he was shooting at me, so I had to drop down and do the necessary. But yeah, I make my way back up there in a second, and you'll see why. The laser from a vantage point is just, if you're good aim with it, it's absolutely brutal. I mean, you'll see in a second from up high, up on this pipe or this walkway. You know, you've got a nice vantage over a large area, and it just gives you that dominance in such a situation. So here I'm just making sure I clear off the uplinks first, and I can see that there's the cloak trying to come for me. I was very lucky to get him, but yeah, I got him in the end, and this was quite funny with the dropship. I don't know what happened there, but that was some. I've seen better flying in my time. But yeah, you can see here from. I have I feel that the damage profile is maybe fine as it is, but it wouldn't be. I don't think it would be overpowered if the laser, with its current damage profile, was good over a much greater distance. I mean, it would kind of make sense for a weapon that's based with light to have that kind of ability. I mean, but yeah, you'll see. So now from this vantage point, it just, with the Amarr Assault, just lets me fire for quite a long time to heat it up and just decimate that person there, and then you get the second one here, and you can see it just from this range where they are not necessarily aware of where the rounds are coming from or the beam is coming from. They're maybe not aware of what the weapon is that's hitting them, because a lot of the time you don't see a lot of lasers in the battles. So I mean, it's very situational, this weapon. So you know, this initial situation on this map was really bad. I mean, I couldn't I could barely kill anyone in that situation, but now from this point it just allows far more control over the battle, you see. So I can stop them coming up the ladders, and if they try to come the other direction and I see them, I've got a large space between me and them, of which I can utilize to really force them to either jump down or to just force them to die, basically. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have been using a lot of lasers or not. This is quite a long range SMG kill. I've not noticed a lot of lasers being used. Many of you may have noticed that I'm not on Dust a lot recently. It's because I may be quite guilty of playing a bit of Destiny. I'm not sure why that guy's crouching there. It's not the best tactic, but anyway. I will say Destiny is great fun. Also, we've got the new website is coming online this week, so feel free to check that out. That's gamingfreek.com, Freek, as I'm sure you guys must know by now, having watched this channel. But yeah, we've got some awesome stuff coming to that site. A lot of content coming soon, so it should be awesome. I'm going to keep doing dust videos. I've got another scout video on the way soon, but they will be fewer and further between than normal, mainly because Destiny is coming out, and I'm planning some videos on that with some other YouTubers, which will be really fun. And yeah, so what do you guys think of the laser? Personally, I think it's been neglected since its glory days of ridiculous OPness, where it then got iron sighted and then reflex sighted. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you think could be done to improve it? Actually, that's what I'd like to ask. What do you think could be done to improve the laser? I'm not talking for everyday suits. I think it should be a specialist weapon. But you know, what do you guys think? Well, 21. It's not too bad, but it was very situational. It wasn't really a slayer. It was me just keeping out of harm's way. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!